subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the weekly NRL Round 13 Team of the Week. And as always, I am joined by Nathan B. Moore. Nathan, how are you, bro? It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. I'm doing all right at the moment. How are you, and how is everyone in the live chat? I hope you're all going okay. You've had a good weekend, I saw.
Mate, I'm fatigued as I've got no energy. My voice is a little bit gone from the whole weekend. Obviously, I was at Parramatta on Friday night, Eels versus Cowboys, and then on Saturday night was at the Rabbitohs versus Raiders game out at Accor Stadium. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm very tired. I am quite fatigued, and I'm freezing cold. But no, it's good to be here as always for the Team of the Week. And hello to the live chat. We're getting a bit of a crowd here. Also, just two things quickly. My State of Origin Game 1 preview will be live on the channel tonight at 8 p.m. So in 2 hours and 5 minutes, I will be live on air. We'll be previewing Origin 1. So 8 o'clock. Make sure you guys tune into that. And also, the giveaway from the weekend. Shout out to Jackson Lee. Jackson Lee is a supporter of the channel. He came over to me before the Eels versus Cowboys game, and he introduced himself, and he met us, and he actually won the giveaway. He got the score right. So well done to Jackson. Your football will be on the way. Let me know, Jackson, what ball you want. You want an Eels ball? Let me know, bro. The voice is still very sore, but the show goes on. Hello to the live chat. Hello, Devils_side. Got Josh Rabbitohs 2023. Jason Raider. The Bundy Chick is in the chat. Hello, Bundy Chick. Liam Porter. Will. Bandit. Frank. Adjourn. Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. Hope you're well, bro. Rishi. Hello, everyone that's here. Will, hope you guys are all well. I can't even talk that much. My voice is fucked. And yeah, obviously, Latrell's out. Latrell's out of Origin. Big loss there. We'll get into that one later on. All right, Nathan. Team of the week. I found it hard, bro. 5 games on the weekend. Found it very tough to pick a team of the week. But I've got my team. You've got yours.
Mm-hmm.
Go for your team of the week, brother.
All right, let's get this one out of the way. So at fullback, I've got Tristan Sailor from the Broncos. My wingers include Albert Hopewadi from the Raiders and Greg Marzhew from the Knights. My centers, Will Penasini from the Eels and Bradman Best also from the Knights. 5'8", I've gone with Dylan Brown from Parramatta. Halfback, I've gone with Adam Reynolds from Brisbane. My forwards include Josh Papali from the Raiders and Corey Jensen from the Broncos. My hooker is Jeremy Marshall-King from the Dolphins. My second rowers, Kurt Capewell from the Broncos and Corey Horsburgh from the Raiders. And my lock forward, I have Jermaine Hopgood from the Eels. And my interchange, Mitchell Moses, Joseph Tarpany, Kennelly Lamelu, and Jordan Ricky.
Okay, very nice. A little bit different to my team. We got a few similar players, but no, strong side. I'm a little bit surprised that you chose Will Penasini, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty quiet the weekend, but fair enough. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's a very strong side. Horsburgh, he's a good player.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good player. Very unlucky not to play Origin. I said a few weeks ago that he's going to be very close. So maybe he's the next man up. Who knows? All right. Nick from Australia's round 13 team of the week. Fullback, Clint Gutherson. On the wings, Albert Opawade and Greg Marju. In the centres, Herbie Farmworth and Bradman Best. In the halves, 5'8" Dylan Brown, halfback Adam Reynolds. The front row of Josh Papali'i and Corey Jensen. Hooker, Jeremy Marshall King. The back row of Jordan Ricky and Corey Horsburgh. The lock is Joseph Tarpany. And on the bench, Jermaine Asako, Mark Nichols, Hickey Ogden, and Warumi Craig. I think I spelled Ogden's name wrong, but Hickey. You know what? Hickey Ogden. Can't even pronounce it. So apologies about that. That's a hard name to pronounce. Maybe the fucking Bronco man has something to do with it. I don't know. But that's my team of the week. What do you think of that one, Nathan?
Yeah, very good. A lot of players the same, but I mean, it's hard to be different with a lot of players out and a lot of teams out with a bye. But yeah, very good team.
I feel like Jermaine Asako deserves to be on the bench because, like, he had two tries in his total game against the Dragons on Thursday night. But then you look at, like, Hopawade had a hat-trick against Souths. Marzu had a hat-trick against Manly. Asako had to be there for me, so I had to put him on the bench, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. For me, he was just, unlucky
Tough
to be in there, but I thought he had a really good game against the
also,
Dragons.
I want to give a shout-out to a player that's been in really good form all season, but doesn't get the raps because of the other, star forwards in their side. Corey Jensen.
Yeah.
Corey Jensen. He's been outstanding all season. Obviously, with Haas, Carrigan, and all these middle forwards at the Broncos, Jensen doesn't get the raps, like the Payne Haas's and Paddy Carrigans get. So, I feel like Jensen deserves a bit of a rap, man. He's been incredible for the first half of the year for the Broncos. He's been outstanding.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. He's been one of the Broncos' best players all year.
No, he's been great. Playing really well. All right. Also, Rumi Greg, a guy that I'm not a big fan of. He had a big game on the weekend against us, scoring a try right in front of us. Yeah, that was great, wasn't it? Outstanding. Who else I need to give a bit of a rap to? Albert Opawade, 3 tries.
Yep.
See, funny enough, me and the boys, we were on the train heading to McCall Stadium, and before the game started, we're looking at the team list and we're going, Opawade, how was he in there over Xavier Savage? How is he picked over guys like Savage and Harley Smith Shields and James Schiller? Well, I think we know why.
Yeah. This is probably his coming out game.
That was his big game. Absolutely it was. All right. Well, that's our team of the weeks out of the way. Let's go to the coach of the round. Coach of the round was tough. Now, obviously only 5 games. For me, Nathan, probably only 2 guys you can really name me. I mean, you've got Ricky Stewart, obviously Canberra heading to the Sydney to beat the Rabbitohs out of the call. I know Souths were a little bit depleted, but still a very good result for the Green Machine. And Kevin Walters, obviously, Broncos very under strength, going over to New Zealand and winning in the way they did. Who's your coach of the round?
Ricky Stewart. I'm going Ricky Stewart. A great turnaround from last week's shellacking against the Sea Eagles. They came in, came up against, I know that Souths were depleted, but they still looked very strong on paper and they were still in that sort of area. For them to go in and beat them the way they did, look, I can't fault Ricky Stewart on that one. I thought he did very well.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Ricky Stewart is a fair it's a fair call. For me, I can't go past Kevin Walters, I just can't. Yeah. The Broncos, they were without so many players. Corey Oates, Selwyn Cobbo, Payne Haas, Paddy Carrigan, I know I'm forgetting someone else, but for them to go over to New Zealand, straight over to the Dutch, to win it at McLean Park at Napier, and for the Broncos to get a win against the Warriors, very impressive stuff. So Kevin Walters is my round 13 coach of the round.
That is fair. That is absolutely fair.
Big effort from the Broncos. Big effort. All right. Player of the round. Now it's tough. A lot of players, obviously, only the 5 games on the weekend, but player of the round's a tough one to choose. It always is. But Nathan, who is your round 13 player of the round?
I'm going the big red machine, Corey Horsburgh. He might as well get a mask, call himself Kane, because he's just that scary when he comes on the field. He's been having a blinder of a season so far, and Saturday night, he was just an absolute wrecking ball. Bit unfortunate, he didn't even get a sniff in the Queensland side, but after that performance, I think Billy Slater better take note.
Yeah, and I'll tell you the other thing about Corey Horsburgh that really impresses me about him over the weekend. He played in the back row. Now, Horsburgh usually plays front row, or he plays that ball-playing lock. On the weekend, he played in the second row, and he absolutely stood out. Like, you have a look at your cameras back row, you've got, obviously, when they're all fully fit, you've got Hudson Young, Elliot Whitehead, Corey Harawira-Naera. Horsburgh's probably like the 4th choice for second row, and he went into that right edge, and he did a fantastic job on the weekend. So that's a fair selection, Nathan. I like it.
I just want to quickly say one more thing too. We were just talking about Corey Harawira-Naera. All I want to quickly say about him is I hope he's okay. What we saw on Saturday night was scary. Was probably the scariest thing I've seen on the rugby league field since Victor Radley last year against the Melbourne Storm. But yeah, look, I'm glad that he's fine. I'm glad he's okay. But yeah, look, I hope he's doing. I hope he can 100%.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great to see. And from all reports, he's doing a lot better than what he was on Saturday. So shout out to Corey Harawira-Naera. I hope I pronounced that right. But my team of the week, player of the round, sorry. You know what? I'm going to go with the other Canberra player. I'm going to go with the winger, Albert Hopewade. Unlike John, at least Albert doesn't stick fingers up players' asses, but I thought Albert on the weekend was outstanding. 3 tries. I know defensively, Tane Milne was an absolute mess. He didn't know what he was doing, but you can only play what's in front of you. I thought Albert Hopewade was outstanding on the weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The game of his life. So Albert Hopewade is my player of the round, Nathan.
I'm definitely with you on that one. He was, yeah, like you said earlier, there's a reason why he gets picked over like Xavier Savage and all that.
Yeah. And I guess the other thing too as well is it keeps putting pressure on those other players that want to be in the team. Is putting a lot of pressure on them, and no, he's playing really well. So good on Albert. Good on Albert. Hopefully he keeps it up.
Oh yeah.
All right, Nathan. Well, that's going to wrap up the round 13. Team of the week, player of the round, and coach of the round, bro. Thanks for coming on as always, and I'll see you next Monday.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me as usual, and I'll talk to you again next Monday.
Also, before we go, obviously State of Origins on Wednesday night. Who's your tip?
New South Wales to win 24-16. Man of the match. I am going to go Tommy Turbo.
What about first try?
First try scorer, I'm going to be a little bit different here. I am going to go to Vita Pangai Jr.
Oh, big call. Big call. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, we will see you in the next one.
Up the Blues.